Did you ever pay attention to when John McAfee was cooking meth in a lab in his backyard?
I mean, McAfee's quite a character.
He was a character.
Character, man.
We had him on the podcast when he was on the run. So he called in from an undisclosed location when he was running from, where was he, Costa Rica? Is that where he was?
Belize, I
Belize,
think. Yeah.
right. So when he was running from the authorities, he called in, and we had him on the podcast on the run. And I was asking him about these posts. Like, because there was an online account that was linked to him where he had this very detailed laboratory, like super sophisticated, making the best meth, like a super genius cooking meth.
I mean, I think he had his lab, like he was making like a wide range of drugs. And there was I talked to actually like a reporter who went down and like interviewed him in Belize, and reporter said, "Man, that's one of the scariest things." He was quite terrified. So like one of the things that McAfee he had, I guess, this trick where he would play Russian roulette with himself. So he'd put a bullet in the revolver, and they'd spin the chamber. And clearly he had like some like trick to know that it was not. There's some. Way that he knows it's not the right bullet. But I do wonder, like, if McAfee's high and he does that, he's not always going to get the trick right,
You sure he had a trick? Or maybe
So according to this reporter, when he went to visit McAfee in Belize, McAfee took out the revolver, put a bullet in the revolver, spun the chamber, and then pointed at his head and went click. And the reporter's like saying, "Please don't do this. Like, this is insane." Click, click, click. And then pointed the gun at the ground, and next went click, bang, and shot a bullet in the ground.
Jesus.
That's a hell of a party trick.
Jesus.
This is the next level party trick.
That's the guy who's seen The Deer Hunter too many times.
Yes.
Remember that scene? When they were forcing...
Yes.
Yeah. Woo, that's a heavy scene.
That's a heavy scene.
De Niro and Christopher Walken, that's one of the greatest scenes in any movie ever. I remember watching that scene just like clawing at my pants. Like, McAfee was a wild boy.
Wild.
And created brilliant antivirus software.
Yeah. He may have made some of the viruses too.
You think so? Well,
possible.
didn't he like give laptops to a bunch of government organizations
with viruses on them?
So that he could like
totally
pay attention to what they were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody whacked that guy.